A star is dimmed. The Atlanta rap scene is in mourning. Kenneth Edward Bailey, known to the world as Young Scooter, is gone. The rapper, who turned 39 on the day of his death, was a fixture in the city's vibrant hip-hop community. His gritty tales of street life resonated with many. Now, his voice has been silenced. Scooter's absence leaves a void that will be hard to fill. Scooter's death is shrouded in tragic circumstances. On March 28, 2025, what should have been a day of celebration turned into a nightmare. Police responded to a call at a residence, a dispute, a weapon. Scooter fled the scene. He jumped fences, desperate to escape. He was injured, his body broken. He was rushed to Grady Marcus Trauma Center. He couldn't be saved. Scooter's death sent shockwaves through the music world. Fellow artists and fans alike flooded social media with tributes. Many recalled his generosity and loyalty. He was more than a rapper. He was a friend, a mentor, a brother. His loss is immeasurable. Scooter's story is one of triumph and tragedy. He rose from humble beginnings to achieve rap stardom. He collaborated with some of the biggest names in the industry. His music reflected the harsh realities of his life. He never forgot where he came from. His legacy will live on through his music. His voice will continue to inspire. From streets to studio, Young Scooter's Atlanta rise is a tale of resilience. Young Scooter wasn't born in Atlanta. He came to the city at the age of 9. He carried with him the experiences of his youth. The streets of Walterboro, South Carolina had already left their mark. Atlanta was different. It was a city of opportunity, but it was also a city of temptation. Scooter navigated this world with a hustler's spirit. Music wasn't Scooter's first calling. He found himself caught in the grip of the streets. He ran afoul of the law. A drug trafficking charge in 2008 changed everything. It was a wake-up call. Scooter turned to music as an outlet. He poured his pain and frustration into his rhymes. He rapped about what he knew, the streets, the struggle, the grind. Atlanta embraced Scooter's raw talent. His mixtapes began to circulate. He caught the attention of Future. Future saw something special in Scooter. He signed him to his Freebands label. It was a pivotal moment in Scooter's career. He was now part of a movement. Scooter's star continued to rise. He linked up with Waka Flocka Flame's Brick Squad Monopoly. He was now under the umbrella of Gucci Mane's 1017 Records. Scooter was surrounded by some of the biggest names in Atlanta rap. He was learning from the best. He was honing his craft. He was ready to take the world by storm. A legacy cut short, March 28th. Young Scooter's birthday, a day that should have been filled with joy. Instead, it became a day of unimaginable sorrow. Atlanta police responded to a call, a disturbance. Tempers flared. Scooter was caught in the crossfire. He ran. He scaled fences. His body slammed against the hard ground. He was injured. The pain was unbearable. He couldn't go on. Paramedics arrived. They rushed him to the hospital, Grady Marcus Trauma Center. Doctors worked feverishly. They couldn't save him. Young Scooter was gone. The news spread like wildfire. Social media exploded. Fans were in disbelief. Fellow artists mourned. Future, Gucci Mane, Young Thug. They had lost a brother. The music world had lost a star. Scooter's light had been extinguished too soon. The details of that night remain murky. Police deny any wrongdoing. They say Scooter was not shot by officers. An autopsy is pending. The truth remains elusive, but one thing is certain, a void now exists in the Atlanta rap scene, a void that can never be filled. The streets will never forget. Young Scooter wasn't just a rapper, he was a product of his environment. He carried the streets with him. He never forgot where he came from. His music reflected his reality. It was raw, it was honest, it was authentic. Scooter's collaborations read like a who's who of Atlanta hip-hop. Future, Gucci Mane, Young Thug, Juicy J Kodak Black, Rick Ross. He moved with ease between the trap and the mainstream. He earned the respect of his peers. He became a voice for the streets. His music resonated with those who knew his struggle. He spoke their language. He understood their pain. He gave them a voice. His music became an anthem for the streets. It played from car stereos and boomboxes. It filled the airwaves. It was a soundtrack to their lives. Scooter's legacy extends beyond the music. He was a mentor to many. He helped those coming up behind him. He gave them opportunities. He wanted to see them succeed. He was a true testament to the spirit of Atlanta. He will be deeply missed.